Right then, here we go. Vlog number 1 on my YouTube channel. Hope you guys enjoy the content. If you do, make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel below and leave some comments. Here goes. Ten minutes later and I'm still stood here waiting for this thing to fill 55 gallons. It's no Prius. Five hours later. Big job. So I had a pretty busy morning cleaning the RV and filled it up with gas, run a couple of errands here and there, just on with packing all my leathers and all my stuff away for the weekend. Got some new boots and gloves, a few items of clothing that I need to take. As you can see, I like to try and get as organised as what I can. If not, I'm absolutely useless. I end up forgetting things, and getting 1,000 miles to the race and realising that I forgot something is there's nothing worse than that. But yeah, here's the basics of what I take. You know, my promotional stuff to hand out at the track, my GoPro, my laptop for doing the edits. You know, clothes. Usually California, it's boiling hot, so all what you need is shorts and a t-shirt really. New boots there from Former, some Forest Eye gloves. Need to get all that packed away in the next couple of days before we set off. And out there we've got the RV all clean and polished, ready to go. Pretty successful day today, got lots done. Caught a lot of sun. Yeah, that's going to be sore in bed. Morning guys, just woke up, just about to have a couple of cups of tea, get some breakfast and then head down to the shop. Got a little bit of work that I need to do on the bike. Ordered some clutch parts last week, they should be here today. Finish that off, fit the bodywork and a few bits and pieces to do. So we'll video a little bit later on and see, show you what's going on. What better way to start a morning? Yeah, big shout out to my friend Davey Todd. He's over in Ireland racing the Ulster Grand Prix this weekend, so I wish him all the best. Hope he can get some decent results. He had a great week over in the Isle of Man at the TT, got some good results over there and went quicker again this year, so hope that he can keep it on two wheels at the Ulster and bring back some results for us. So I'm just down at the workshop now, getting the bike all organised and ready. Got a few parts that I've been putting on. We had a bit of a clutch issue last time I was out on the bike, the clutch was slipping, so I've just put some new clutch plates in there and some fresh oil, so she should be all good to go. Put the old bodywork off. This is the crashed bodywork from Laguna, a little bit scuffed up and scraped, so we're replacing that today as well. Get my tyres and wheels all sorted and mounted, and then we should be good to go. I always like to take the air filter out before every race to double check that it's nice and clean inside. So this is the inside of the airbox and the throttle bodies. As you can see, it's really clean. You get a little bit of breathe back oil down there. I always like to try and clean that out and make the best of what I can with that. Yeah, I'll just stick the cleaned air filter back in and bolt it back up, and she'll be good to go. It's definitely still usable. Just give it a good clean out with the airline, and it's good to go. I always use the standard Cowie filters. They seem as good as anything, reliable. Just heading into Escondido Cycle Centre now to pick up a few parts, Kawasaki parts that I ordered yesterday. Hopefully they're here ready for the weekend to take with me. So we've got a bit of an issue. Peanut's up at the airport and he's been through security. Supposedly the flight's landed, he's been through security and he's been there since 11:45 this morning. It's now 6 PM. So I think he's got a little bit of a problem with the immigration. So fingers crossed he'll be all right. But my dad's up there. My dad's up there now trying to collect him. So he's not in the best of moods, and neither will Peanut, I doubt.
Broken my heart so many times I stopped keeping track. Talk myself out, and I just haven't met you yet.
Driving up my way to Team Boss's house, Dave's. Got a few parts that I need to collect out of there and get all my wheels and everything to get the tyres demounted and cleaned up ready for the weekend. So another late night, getting stuff organised and ready to roll. Right, good night guys, just got back from Dave's house now, got all my parts and stuff that I needed for tomorrow, so I'm going to get an early night. Well, I say early night, it's not early, it's about 10:30, but I want to try and get some rest tonight because I've got an early start tomorrow. Need to go over and help Dave do some stuff with the truck, ready for the weekend, so I will speak to you guys in the morning. In a little bit of a rush this morning, so I didn't have any breakfast, so I'm just going to go get Starbucks. Get a nice sausage and egg sandwich and a coffee. Just so you guys see, it's not all glitz and glam when you're going racing. Swapping the radiator out on the race trailer. That's been overheating. So absolutely covered in shit. But all part of the job. Guy Martin, never heard of him. So a massive dilemma yesterday. My dad was up at the airport collecting Peanut like I told you guys. He went into basically like a secondary interview from security on the border patrol, and because he'd already been in the country for 3 months, he got turned away. He wasn't able to speak to me or my dad, couldn't call anybody, and they returned him on a flight this morning, so he's on his way back to England. So that's made this weekend absolute hectic. Fingers crossed I can find somebody to come up to the race with me to help out. My dad's coming up, and Ave, the family friend that's over, she's coming up as well, so at least I'll have a couple of people there to help out. But just an absolute nightmare, so that's something else that I need to get cleared up and figured out when I come back to England in October. Nothing is ever straightforward, ever. Oh, fresh sun gigs! Give up, Tom! Mercy. Well, pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman, think I'd like to meet, pretty woman. Just doing the final little bits and bobs with the bike to get it up and running. We've just swapped the tank out on it, put the clutch in, changed the front header pipes. We've been having problems all season with the front pipes cracking where they're welded at the front. We just put the standard front pipes back on it. Got those standard front pipes back on it. Done the clutch, done the oil, so she should be good to go. All right there, viewers. Just en route to Sonoma Raceway for round 7 at MotoAmerica. Got about 5 or 6 hours drive to go. It's about 600 miles from from where we live in Temecula. But ready for a good weekend. Fingers crossed we can stay safe and keep it on two wheels and get some results. About 100 miles outside San Francisco now, just called and filling the big girl up with gas again. She's thirsty. Cost me a chuffing fortune feeding this thing. So I've just arrived from the racetrack now, about 8 or 9 hours, so it wasn't too bad of a run really. Hit a little bit of traffic coming through Los Angeles, but as expected, it's always hectic coming through LA. But other than that, it was a good trip, no problems with the bus, and averaged a whopping 6.7 to the gallon. Beautiful. And we're here ready to roll. It's, believe it or not, it's absolutely, we're not freezing, but it's probably only 15 or 16 degrees and it's really windy, so fingers crossed the weather holds up for the weekend and the wind dies down a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for Dave, the team boss, to arrive. He's on his way up in the semi with his wife and his mechanic with all the bikes and everything, so we're gonna have go out into the town and have a little bit of dinner and a couple of drinks and what have you, and try and get an early night tonight, get some rest, ready for setup tomorrow. We've got a real busy day. Tomorrow basically consists of you obviously set the semi up, get all the bikes and the awnings and everything out, set up, ready to go. The tech inspection on the bikes, track walk, a little bit of media stuff tomorrow. So yeah, real busy day. My dad and Ave, the family member that's over, will be up I think about maybe 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. So that'll be nice to get them up and so they can help out. So yeah, I'm just going to jump in the shower now, get cleaned up and put some jeans and a t-shirt on and then go for some food. Good game, Dave. Weird up. Good morning guys, just on my way down to the pits now to get set up. The semi and everything's pulled in, so just about to go down and get unloaded and start setting up. At least the weather's nice today. It's not too bad. Still a little bit cold, but the wind's died down, so it should be a relatively pleasant day.
Hi, hello.
Hey up.
You alright?
Hey up. Looking good, boys. Say hello.
Hello.
How's it going this morning, Robert?
Excellent as usual. Now that you're here,
So we've just got the awning set up now, ready to put the walls and stuff up now in the centre. Men at work. So pretty much all set up now. We've got the awning up and the walls and everything up. So we've got the bikes that the guys are working on now. Just got some decals and stuff to go on this one with the new bodywork from the crash last round at Laguna. So we're pretty much all set. Yeah, you Bradley. I'll give you.
yeah, Bradley, fucking slacking off, making everyone else do his own work.
Making a lovely job there, Robert.
Righto, just for you, Bradley.
I don't think you're going to make it up, are you?
Dude, we got power.
Fat boy. Whoa!
Bradley, final question for you. Expectations for the weekend. Top 10 would be nice, wouldn't it?
A top 10 and more so keep it on two wheels. You know, I've last weekend, or last round should I say, at Laguna, we were running fourth and had a little tip off in the last corner, so I'm definitely capable of running the top 4 or 5. It's just piecing everything together and choosing my moment, shall we say.
Good job, well, we look forward to seeing the airtime and good luck for the weekend.
Cheers, mate, thank you.
Cheers.
It's great.
Brilliant.
That's awesome.
One take. Hey, Toby, take
A
note.
little bit of media stuff out on track with Michael. He's an English guy. He does a lot of the paddock live show for World Superbike. So yeah, looking forward to it. We're just about to go to the riders meeting now. The bike's all teched and done, and then we're going ahead and doing a track walk with this goon. How are you?
Who was that?
It's YouTube, my friend.
Hey, how are you?
Need to watch out. He's like a rolling chicane. We're just doing a track walk with the team. Track walk with Aussie Dave himself, Mr. Moody as we call him. What do you think about this track, my mate? Come on, mate.
Like arrows.
Oh, mate. Now then, fellas, how are you doing? So we just finished the bike off earlier on, got it all ready for tomorrow. My first practice session is at 1:30 in the afternoon, so we've got plenty of time to do a bit of watching and figure out the track and the conditions. First thing in the morning, my team manager Dave, he's out in the morning, so we can see how he's going and figure out gearing and what have you. So we're just out doing a track walk now, figuring out the track and a few lines. I did a track day here about 8 or 9 weeks ago on the 600, but obviously racing the big bike is going to be totally different with the braking markers and the apex and what have you. But it should give me a good base to learn the track. So we've had a good day at the track, just finished off now. We've got the bike all set up, just out in Old Town Sonoma now, having some dinner, out with my dad and Abe. Found a little Indian place that we're going to try, a couple of drinks and some dinner, and then get back to the RV to have an early night, ready for practice tomorrow, try and get plenty of rest and go from there. Just getting a few groceries for the weekend, getting some waters, coffee, some milk, a little bit of cereal, yogurts and stuff, just so we've got some basics. There's the hospitality at the weekend, so you've got the main meals and food and what have you at the track. It's nice to have a little bit of stuff in the RV as well to snack on. So we're just at Whole Foods, getting some essentials. So we're just getting ready for practice 1 now. Dave's been out in his qualifying 1 and had a little tip off.
Down. I like that 36.0 and 36.7 from Gerloff and Bobby. Just turn 4 coming out, yeah.
And that's the same incident, Robbie. We saw that's a carbon copy of what happened to Matthew Scholz. He hit the curb, no grip at all.
Got a little bit more information on the track and little settings that we need to change to hopefully make my session as good as it can be. Just heading over to the semi now to get ready, get the bike off the warmers and get out on track in the next 25-30 minutes. So I'll give you guys an update on how the session goes. And So just got in from practice. Not a bad session, not brilliant. Didn't light the world on fire by all means, but I was pretty safe. Still learning the track. Like I said, I've only ridden this track on the 600, very minimal track time. So to jump straight on the big bike there and basically relearn the track, you know, the braking markers, the apexes, where you're getting on the gas, it all changes from jumping off the little bike onto the big bike. So I don't think I did too bad. We're running 5th or 6th for quite a bit of the session, and then in the last ladder half ended up running 8th, 9th, 10th place. So we've got a little bit of work to do for tomorrow, but like I said, it was only free practice. So I did 10 or 11 laps of learning the track, and then we'll recoup tonight, make a few changes, and be back in action tomorrow, ready to make some progress.
No lube on the red rims. Extra lube on the red rims.
Morning guys, so just woke up, had a little bit of breakfast, ready to go out for Q1. This morning's session starts at 9 AM, so we've got a 30-minute session. We're going to go out on yesterday's practice tyres for the first 10 or 12 minutes, pull back in and put a brand new rear in. Hope to get out some quick time, try and get out behind some of the front running guys and get dragged along a little bit and try and get in a couple of decent times. We also have another qualifying later on this morning about 11 o'clock, so we've got two qualifiers today, so we've got plenty of time to get in a decent time. So it's not the end of the world if we don't do it in Q1, but it'd be nice to get a couple of decent laps in this to show that we've got the pace, and yeah, looking forward to it. So just got back in after qualifying one. Not a bad session. The track were pretty green. We was the second class out, so the small bikes, the junior cup class was out before us, and I stopped 1,000 seconds, so it was pretty cold and green. Went out, like I say, on my old practice tyres from yesterday for the first few laps, pulled in and put a new rear in. Got behind Michael Gilbert, tried to follow him a little bit and get dragged along. Didn't put in a particularly great lap at all session, throughout the whole session, sorry. But yeah, like I say, it's only Q1. We've got another qualifying in about an hour and a half, so the track should be warmed up, go out with some new rubber on, and try and go a little bit quicker. We need to find about a second, 1.3, to be around 5th, 6th place, which is all I expect really. So long as I'm on the first, second or third row, I'm pretty good at start, so I can get stuck in and get my elbows out and hopefully get some results. So we're just heading down to the pit lane now for Q2. Around about 15-20 minutes. The weather's warmed up, so the track temperature should be nice and high. Ready to put in some fast laps and hopefully get it up there on the first couple of rows. So second qualifying went okay, ended up 11th. Struggled a little bit with the off-camber sections. I'm struggling a little bit with edge grip on the bike, but other than that, it went okay. We kept upright and row 4 for the race, get my elbows out and hopefully keep it on 2 wheels and get some results. Just down here with Verderico doing some autographs.
Switch this up. I'm just going to drop a 95 in it.
What do we have on it?
925. We're just going to give it a little bit more rear force. I don't want to...
I should stop it squatting as much.
A little bit, yeah. I don't want to lose grip. I mean, you've got good grip right now. We don't want to lean and you make too big a change at this point in the game. And then you're
Riding something totally new.
You're riding something right, exactly. We know.
So just getting ready for the race. Had a pretty good morning so far. Qualifying didn't quite go as to plan, but we're doing okay. We're P10 for the grid, so we're on the 4th row, so fingers crossed we can get a good start. I think the start here is going to be really important just because of how technical and tight the first bit of track is. There's a lot of off-camber stuff, there's a lot of passing zones, so I think if we can hold our own and get our elbows out and try and stay with that front pack straight from the word go, it'll give us a good fighting chance to get a result for this weekend. So, but yeah, we'll see how it goes and try and let the race come to me a little bit, try not to go out and do anything too rash. Go from there. Really excited to get back out on the track, and I really do love racing. It's why we all do it, the adrenaline rush and everything that's involved with going racing. This is what we work for. Is this 12, 14 to 14 lap race is what we put the work in during the week and what makes us hungry to do it. So just heading down to the truck now to get everything finalised and ready for the race. Got about 30-40 minutes until we're out there, but still going to get organised. And so a race recap from Sunday. We got a very good start, to be honest. Row 4 got a good jump, ended up 5th or 6th into the first corner. First lap kept out of trouble and sort of kept the front guys within distance, really. Come lap 2, I went into turn 2 and smashed my knee on the curb, which caused a big problem, exactly the same as what we had in Atlanta. Instantly I knew there was a problem, so from then on it was basically surviving. Cramped up, real uncomfortable and quite a lot of pain riding round. But yeah. So we've got quite a little bit of swelling on the knee, so we're going to keep my eye on it over the next couple of days. If we need to go get it drained again like we did before, that'll be happening. As a lot of you guys probably know, I've got a lot of problems with my knees. I've had 5 knee reconstructions from motocross, so that's a place where I really struggle with cramps on the bike, especially with how tall I am. It's pretty uncomfortable on the bike anyway, let alone when there's a problem like we're encountering when I keep smashing my knees on the curbs. But yeah, take the positives from a mediocre weekend. Kept it upright, no crashing. The bike's in one piece, so we're going to go back to the drawing board over this week, take a week off, get a little bit of rest, and then come Pittsburgh we should be ready for battle. Like I say, this is vlog number 1 for my YouTube channel, so I hope you guys have really enjoyed the video. If you have, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. We've got plenty of content coming, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Thanks a lot.